Okay, so since last class we wrapped up basic anatomy of animals, now we want to look at characteristics that maybe we can consider adaptive characteristics within animals. These might be things that might benefit them in certain environments. So we want to look at some real life examples that maybe we can compare to our everyday lives and see how these things can change and evolve over time. So to start today's lesson, I'd like you guys to watch this short film on the duck-billed platypus. Now while you're watching it, maybe pay attention to their environment, different key features on the actual animal, maybe something strange about it, anything that you find different than what you would normally think that a typical mammal would have. And also keep in mind the different traits that we have been using through our previous periods and try to tie that into today's lesson as well. I will now start the video for you guys.
The High Plateau of Tasmania, the southernmost link in a mountain chain that stretches the whole length of Australia's eastern coast. When the winter blizzards blow in from the Southern Ocean, life here gets tough. Yet, even here, the platypus thrives. Its thick fur provides near-perfect insulation as it forages for a sparse living in the frozen tarns. The spring fall turns mountain streams into torrents. Humans are rare in the remote Tasmanian wilderness, but platypuses are plentiful. There's prey to catch with their probing bills under every rock, shrimps and worms, and the larvae of aquatic insects. It has webbed feet like a frog, a bill like a duck, and venom like a snake. And oddest of all, it lays eggs like a bird. So much of its life is spent underwater or underground that the life of the platypus is still largely unknown.
Alright, after watching that short video, I'm sure you guys could identify some key characteristics within the duck-billed platypus that are unique to that mammal. A lot of things like its nose were different from a normal beaver that you would look at. All these things are adaptive characteristics that fit that harsh environment that it lives in. But before we show your guys' thoughts, is there any animals that you can think that are more realistic to you guys, since probably most of you guys haven't seen a duck-billed platypus or held one, or maybe have never even seen a video on one. But we can look at animals such as cats that we have in our everyday life. We happen to have a live example right here. Now this cat its fur is black, so that means it's probably not from Antarctica or the Arctic region. If it was, most likely its fur would be white to blend in. This is due to natural selection. If she was living up there, she most likely would be captured by a predator, just because she'd be spotted easier than if something had white. But for instance, with this cat, further down the line we can talk about artificial selection. Artificial selection is mostly due to humans picking and choosing what they want, and that can lead to different breeds of dogs and such that we have today.